All right, we back at it, Homegrown Radio. Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head is out for the day, for the night. We got a special guest in the building, man. Philly is in the building, all right. PnB Rock, man. What's going on, big dog?
Oh, yeah. What's the word, my guy?
I'm blessed, man. New projects, going to be coming out. It's actually going to be out by the time people see this. Is this a birthday gift for yourself, since it is coming out for the birthday?
I ain't going to lie. It's a birthday gift for me and a birthday gift for the world.
For the fans, huh?
Yeah, them kizzy. That's what we on.
To get you through the rain, man, the EP. Now, it's been some time since you actually put something out, man, a gap between the last project. Is there a reason because of that?
Yeah, pretty much. I just was getting my business affairs in order, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And just trying to figure out my situation.
So when you do stuff like that, is it important for you to make sure that that's handled first? Like, because a lot of times when it comes to artists and getting the music out there, right? A lot of times the recording process, like, are you still recording music in between that, or are you like kind of shut down and say, nah, fuck that?
I mean, I don't know how it is for a lot of different artists, but my process is always just keep recording. Like, and I don't know how, it's just like somehow, some way, the ideas form into some type of, like, I get a general idea of how I want to make all of these songs.
Yeah.
And they just start coming together.
Now, we've been rocking with the single, man, The High, with DJ Luke Nasty, man. Been rocking that on the radio, just kind of getting it out there, man. Talk about you guys coming together and getting that song out there.
Bro, I appreciate that, too. That's love. I mean, that song was like a crazy story, though, for real, because I recorded that song in 2015, something like that, 2015.
For real?
Yeah, it was a remix. He did a remix to a song, and then he put it out, and around that time, the song was, like, popping on radio. Like, it was heavy in rotation on the radio, so my label was, like, asking me to remake it. Like, 'cause at this time, I was doing a whole bunch of remakes and shit. So I remade it, even though I didn't really want to. I ain't really want it. I wasn't feeling the beat like that. You feel me? So I did it. It went up. Everybody was rocking with it. It went crazy then. Then out of nowhere, it just started going viral on TikTok like 6 years later. You feel me?
Man.
5-6 years later.
Bruh. I forgot who I just saw. Somebody mentioned this. I think it was Too Short. I seen Too Short on the homie F&Q podcast, man. He was talking about how Blow the Whistle. Like, Blow the Whistle is one of those songs where it throughout generations, it kind of blows back up. And I feel like now there's no deadline and no timeline for music when you actually put it out there.
Especially with the TikTok.
Exactly.
Kizzy.
Now, how do you embrace, like, the social media in that aspect? Like, are you somewhere, like, do you embrace it because of that, or was that something that you, even with, like, new platforms and things of that nature, do you automatically jump onto them, or is it like, nah, that's not my thing?
Yeah, like, I'm like, it's once I learn something and get used to it, like, I don't want to go nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'll be, like, stuck on Instagram. Like, even though
that's your platform of choice.
Yeah, like, I be having the Twitter, I be having Snapchat, I got Facebook.
Everything.
They ain't never gonna catch me on them apps. I be on Twitter though. But I don't be on them. It's like I just got used to Instagram and how it work. Now I'm starting to hate Instagram though, man.
Why is that? The algorithm, like,
making it weird.
It's wild that shit happens like that, because they always say that, when you get into a situation like that, you don't want to put everything and invest everything into one app, because it can literally go away like that. If Instagram were to go away today, how would you still be able to kind of like maneuver the music and stuff like that?
That's crazy. I won't even know. I didn't even think about nothing like that. I'll probably be the first person to be like, all right, Instagram down. I'm about to make Instagram part 2. You heard me?
The next thing. Man. Now, the project itself, you got Lil Baby on there. You got Young Thug, man. Talk about getting in the studio or kind of getting, collaborations with them.
And that was pretty much a no-brainer, man. I was with Thug in the studio, me, him, and Weezy. Just a whole bunch of the YSL guys.
Yeah.
We cooked that up. And it was just like, it was kind of like empty, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was like, it was still like it was a shell, you feel me?
Yeah.
But we knew it was going to be something big just by just the words we were saying on there and the way the vibe felt. So I went there and I tried to do some extra stuff like background vocals and stuff like that. And it didn't come out how I wanted to, so I was like, man, I think I need a choir for this, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
One of them type of vibes, like, this is what it's going to have to be. So I got the choir. And then it still was like too short of a song, though. Like, it was a big song, but it was like, this is still short.
You need more.
Yeah, so it was like, who else could we put on there? Like, who else the biggest right now, like, on this wave?
Baby. Yeah,
of course, it's like a no-brainer. You reached out to bro, he did it, it was easy. Boom.
So is it always like that when you make music? Do you know, like, when the song is done or when the project is done? Do you have, like, a checklist to say, okay?
Me personally, like, I be having my own ideas as far as, like, I think this is done. Then I'm not the type of person that's not gonna listen to other people outside input. Like, somebody might come and say, yo, I think you need to do this or this part. I think you need to fill this part.
So you can take the critique.
Yeah, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if I hear it, like, and I don't like the idea, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm open though.
Right.
You feel me?
That's a good way to approach it, because a lot of times, like, if somebody can suggest something to you, and it might be the thing that might work out for you, but you'll be opposed to it because you don't want to take nobody's idea.
Sometimes it can make or break the song.
Yeah.
Like that 1 kilo.
Exactly. Shout out to Roddy Ricch. Yeah, for sure.
For real though.
Now the EP, you giving us a couple of songs on here, like six tracks, right?
Yeah.
Is this a setup for the next thing, or is this
pretty much? Like, I was supposed to be dropping my album, to be honest, but my label pushed it back because they felt like it wasn't ready.
Got you.
They felt like I needed like another single or here. But me personally, I felt like it was ready.
Perfect. So when you have a situation like that where the label tells you one thing, are you obviously going with what they think? But if you feel in your heart like, no, I got enough. Like, how do you know? Like, I'm sure you got shit tucked right now. Yeah, you could have made a full album with it. Man, so what makes you think? What makes you say, you know what, I'm gonna listen to what the label is saying?
It's like, I didn't listen this time. I always listen to them all the time, but this particular time I ain't listening because I felt like I don't want to be stuck in that. It's Christmas, nobody gonna be here to promote it. Like, it's nobody gonna be here to service the record. I'm like, bro, I understand all of that, but they been expecting me to drop this like last year.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if y'all don't think this is ready, I'm gonna just give them a little preview.
I'm gonna give them a little taste.
Yeah,
to see
you feel me?
Say,
something take off on there, and then we gonna know. You feel me? It's pretty much that's how I took it, and I approached the label. Like, we just gonna give them a preview to the album. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a preview, and if it nothing stick off of that, it's no money was lost. You feel me? We ain't really go crazy on the promotion. Yeah. It's just me. I wanted to give them something. Yeah. You feel me? Let me do it. Yeah. So do you listen to feedback and critiques from the fans? Like, is that something you pay attention to? I know you on social media like that. Where's that fine line between saying, let me cut off with the criticism from the fans, but let me also listen to them? Bro, I read every comment, bro. Oh God. Is that good or bad? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because it can mess with your pride, it can mess with your ego. You be like, damn, like, is I'm really falling off? Like, damn, like, do I really got? But then you got a whole bunch of other people on the other back, and they be like, bro, you changed my life. Like, you saved me. I was about to kill myself the other day. You feel me? And they be like, damn. All right. Yeah. Let me get back to that. You got an interesting story, man, in terms of like being able to kind of like be down, but then come back from that, right? And this is, I'm talking about prior to you getting signed. Like, I think that's really interesting. I think that can be motivational for a lot of people that are in circumstances and situations they don't know how to get out of it. How did you go from, being locked up, being homeless, to turning things around for yourself and doing better for yourself? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. It was like a revolving pattern. Like, I kept doing the same thing, kept going to jail, kept coming home, kept going to jail, kept coming as a kid though. You feel me? And it was like, at one point it was just like, all right, like, it's getting too repetitive. You feel me? Like, I need to try something different. Yeah. And that was when I got sent up upstate. Word. I got sent up with the big dogs. Yeah. I'm like, damn. I need 33 to months. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, I need to figure it out because, like, this ain't it, obviously. So I'll change my mind frame. I'm like, I ain't gonna go home and mess with the same people that I was messing with. I ain't gonna go home and go back to the corner over there where I know the cops about to blitz. Yeah. I ain't about to go to the trap crib because I know the cops gonna raid that maybe next week. I just knew. Even though I've been new, it's not like I didn't know. Right. I just loved it so much, and that's just all I knew. And it was like, I guess I got older, bro. So like, was it the amount of time? Was it you being sent somewhere different, or was it a particular situation that while you were locked up, like, damn, this is a wake up call? It was like everything you just said. Like, the amount of time. I always used to be getting booked, but it would be like, I had 6 months here. Right. 5, 7 months, maybe. Not enough time to really sit down and kind of think about it. Yeah, I was in and out, you feel me? So it was like, oh, this is a breeze. Yeah. But you feel me? When she said 2.5 years, I'm like, damn, that sounds like some time. Like, like that's some real shit. 2.5 to 5 years, or what the 5 mean? Right. You sitting there counting your age, like, damn, I'm gonna be 25 when I get out. Like, I'm only 19. I'm like, damn, what the? You feel me? But at the end of the day, it was like all of those situations. I thought about it, and I'm like, this ain't it. You feel me? Like, I got to figure this out. And once I put all that in the pot, and I'm like, all right, boom. Everybody. I'm going hard for these people out here. I'm going hard for my friends, my family, like, and I'm not getting that reciprocated. You feel me? So I just was like, I was doing my little music in the house, and I was like telling people like, yo, I'm on to something. You feel me? Like, this is it. Like, I'm telling you. But nobody wasn't really rocking with it. Like, nobody was really believing in it. Like, I wasn't even getting responses from people. Were you doing music prior to that? Prior to getting locked up though? Yeah, like messing around though. Like, nothing serious. But it was. I ain't gonna lie though. People knew it was something because, like, I don't know if you're familiar with MySpace. MySpace was hell yeah. We used to have like profile songs on there. Like, if you put a profile song on your joint, that's like your jam. Yeah, like, this the one. So I had made a song, you feel me,
Before
like for
your
the girls.
MySpace.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
some like just a vibe for the vibes. And I put it on there, and a lot of people used to be asking me like, "Yo, can I get this song? Like, I want this on my page." You feel me? Like to the point where I took it down. You know, if you take a song down, it come off down off of everybody's page who got it. People was hitting me like, "Bro, you took my song down."
I had my shit on my page.
Yeah, like that's well, put it back.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I gotta switch it. You feel me? I can't have this song on there for that long. I gotta switch it to another song. And they was rocking with the other song that I did, but I didn't really take it serious like that. I used to be recording myself, making my own beats, everything.
Word.
Right.
So, okay, so you obviously, for people that's not familiar with your style, you got the singing, you got the rapping, you making beats. Like, which one came first, and how did that style evolve over the years?
That's crazy. I started making beats in 2005, like 2004, 2005. My mom had a boyfriend. He came to the crib with a computer and was in there making beats, and I was like, what you doing? You feel me? Like, I ain't really know nothing about it, but I just was intrigued by it. I'm like, he was supposed to teach me or something like that, but I ain't even had the time to wait. Like
he was was he on like Fruity Loops or something like that?
Yeah, exactly. He was Fruity Loops 5.
Damn. Okay.
So he on there cooking up, and he was like supposed to be teaching me how to do it, but he was taking too long. I just did it on my own.
So you in there sneaking?
I ain't had to sneak. Like he just left somewhere, and he was taking too long to come back. You feel me? I just like, I'm gonna figure this out by myself, and I just started messing with it. I just make a whole bunch of patterns, and I know like how to put it together. But
now let me ask you this, for the folks that know, was this the crack version, or was this okay, so you had to export the file before you could even save no sessions or anything like that.
At this point though, he had a good crack version. It was like the producer
XXL
edition.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I could really do everything I really wanted to do. I just had to just learn it.
Yeah.
You feel me? And some of the times like it was some sounds on there that was cracked, and I couldn't I would have to reload the sounds back up every beat. That was the only thing that I ain't like about it. I'd be like, I forgot what sound I used.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't even never gonna come back either. You feel me?
But what that shows is that you had a passion for it, and that no matter what, you was gonna figure it out. Like,
no, for real, I used to record on Cool Edit Pro. People, when you say Cool Edit Pro,
hell
people
yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You was tapped in.
Yeah. Sound recorder back in the day on the PCs. I'm already know about all that. So the production came first. You making beats, and then that evolved into you doing.
I had a little group on the block, Drama Squad Boys. In Philly, everybody wanted to be like a Meek Mill, Reed Dollars. Like that was the wave. Like DVD rapping, headshots. Like that was just the wave. Like everybody was on that gangster rapping, standing on the corner, a whole bunch of group of people battling rapping. That was just the culture. You feel me? Of Philly at that time. So I was on some with the gang. I had a little group. I was the leader, Drama Squad Boys. You mean I was the Bull Rock around that time.
So it was the rapping that came first then.
Yeah.
Okay. And
but
then,
I was on some like you wouldn't even expect. I was on some super gangster rap. Yeah, killing your grandma type rap. You hear me on some other shit.
Is there any of those tracks that have surfaced over the years that's on there?
Some
like
people ain't pulled me up on YouTube. Like, I was like a skinny young boy. Yeah. On like
First of all, before we move forward, let me just give you props on being another skinny nigga. You know what I'm saying? Skinny nigga delegation right here. You understand?
Skinny gang.
Yeah, when I see folks rocking and being skinny like you and me, like I rock with that. So
got to.
I see you doing your thing.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to be out of that committee though.
Come on, hey, don't leave us, bro. I mean, it's okay. Look, it's okay to work out.
I ain't trying to go super left though. I'm just trying. You feel me? I don't want people to think it's sweet all the time, even though it's not.
Because people do try to test you though. You know what I'm saying?
When they see you looking certain ways, they look different. You feel me?
Exactly. They see the little, the muscles pop in. They like, all right, we're not gonna try him today.
He's skinny. I could take him.
Yeah. All right. Now, so when you go back and do you actually listen to any of your old music, like just as far as like reminiscing or just kind of going back? Because one of the questions I wanted to ask you was like when you go back and listen to like your first mixtape, which was written in jail, obviously, right? Do you go back and listen to like, damn, that this is what I was on back then? Like,
yeah, bro, I be amazed, bro, because they be like. I be trying to think like, damn, so what was my headspace at when I made this? Because I can't even think like, how would I be able to make this song today? You feel me? Like if I heard this beat again?
Yeah. So you don't go back to that. You don't go to back to that space of. I guess you do kind of go back to that space. I was kind of wondering like, do you look at it as like, damn, I remember exactly where I was at and what was going on?
Really though, like sometimes I be like for certain songs, like it's like key songs in my career that it was like this was the song that made me learn how to do this.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I got a song called. That I can't. It's a radio. We can't. Really
go ahead.
So I said that it's a song called "That Nigga" on my second mixtape, and that was a song to me where I like actually got comfortable in the booth enough to do different type of ad-libs and try different stuff.
Right.
You feel me? And I always revert back to that song like, dang, that was the one song that I could definitely put my finger on and say, all right, that's when I got my sauce right there. On that particular song. Like,
got you.
I was like, damn, I'm feeling it now. I ain't never felt like this before in the booth. You feel me? Like, I'm in it.
Yeah.
And I was doing all different type of ad-libs and backgrounds on that joint.
Trying
crazy, real shit.
Trying different things, man. As far as your creativity now, man, what kind of things inspire you, motivate you? Are you the type of person, like you said, you listen to other people's stuff? Does that motivate you to make more music, or is it like, do you watch TED Talks? Like, what's the thing that kind of gets you in the space to kind of create? Is it life experiences or?
Man, as of lately, it's been relationship stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I've been cut for like 2.5, 3 years. We just broke it off, but that's been like, I really talk about like life experience a lot of times. And when I listen to other people, as of lately, I haven't been motivated to do no music about listening to nobody else. Like, it seemed like a whole bunch of like, I don't know, like everything is like repetitive right now as far as music. Like, I be hearing new stuff. When I do come across it, I be hyped. Yeah. But it's not as how it used to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where I always would come across somebody that got their own way, their own sound. Right. Now it's just like, damn, he sound cool, but it's giving me this type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, but I still listen to all the young people. I still be on SoundCloud all the time, finding new people. Yeah, definitely.
Now, you say you just got out of a relationship. Do you feel like the relationship helps or hurts while you're doing the music? And you can talk about your situation specifically, but just kind of how you operate as a man. Like, do you feel like it was easy kind of maneuver through the music business, or was it hard?
Me personally, the image that I was carrying it, like, I think my relationship kind of like, I don't want to say it held me back because I still was doing what I was doing, but it was like I wasn't doing what I used to do as far as like popping out and being in those places where it's going to be some ratchet stuff going on.
Because you had to hold down the household.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I was just like more so like, I became like a super family man, you feel me, as opposed to being for the streets, you feel me? I used to be for the streets. You feel me? And I was out there like that too. Like, I had a whole bunch of females, I had a whole bunch of, like, everybody knew me for that, you know what I'm saying? Like, then he like a ladies man. Yeah. Now, like, some of my fans was like kind of like rubbed the wrong way when I started being more public with my girl. Right. You know, I heard it was like half and half. Like, some people was in love with us, and some people was like, nah, man, you supposed to be like, man, you supposed to be the ball, man. Like, you hold it down for us. You feel me? It was one of them type of joint. But I felt like I wasn't reaching my full potential, and I was holding her back from reaching her full potential. Got it. To doing what we needed to do to be bigger. So we came to a mutual agreement type shit.
Yeah, that's respectable. At least that you can do that, and it's not like no big blow up situation. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it wasn't as smooth as I wanted it to be, but we grown. You feel me? And we got daughter now. We don't want to hate each other. You know what I'm saying?
Said you got
we got a daughter.
You got a daughter now. Okay. Yeah. Wait, so do you have one or two?
I got two now.
You got two daughters now.
Yeah, I'm good dad, girl dad.
I'm about to say girl dad, man. How has fatherhood affected you, just in general in life, bro?
Bro, it made me stop doing a whole bunch of that dumb stuff I used to be doing. You feel me? Because I know, like, at the end of the day, I got other people it's different when you got, like, when you don't, I used to not care. I ain't really care about nothing. You feel me? Like, as far as, like, I just was like a day-to-day person. As long as I get by my day, I'm good. Yeah. But now, it's like, I got somebody that, if I don't feed her, she not gonna eat. Right. If I don't get these clothes, she ain't gonna, you feel me? Yeah. If I don't take her to the use the bathroom, she not gonna use the bathroom because you feel me? It's like, damn, this person really need me.
Yeah. What dad advice would you? Because I got a son. He just turned 3. Yeah. And I feel like raising girls are different. I don't know, but just based off the homies that I know that have girls, what advice? I know my wife probably watching this because everybody's asking, do you want number 2? You want a second one? We always are like, I'm not too sure, just whatever happens, right? But in my mind, I'm thinking, yo, if we have a girl, I feel like the pressure's gonna be on even more. You know what I'm saying?
It's different with the girls, bro. Really? Like, I think God didn't give me a boy yet because my son probably be crazy right now.
He's like reckless out here, huh?
I still ain't calm all the way down yet. You feel me? As far as a son. Yeah. But girls is like, that's different, bro, because it's like you gotta be super, super protective. Yeah. It's like you don't want to be that dad that's like super overprotective and they do all the stuff that you don't want them to do. Right. Because that's how I was, for real. Like, my mom used to be having me in the crib at 9, 8 o'clock. Everybody else outside. I used to be sneaking out. I used to be doing
you was sheltered a little bit.
Yeah, my mom was strict, bro. My mom ain't play it.
So you rebelled?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't had no, like, it was like, nobody couldn't control me at a certain point in time. Like, my uncle was like my dad. He got killed. You feel me? My dad, he got killed before my uncle was really like even in the picture. So I ain't really had like no father figure that was like, because if I got in trouble, my uncle put them paws on me. You feel me? Like he wasn't playing. Yeah. When he got killed, nobody could like grip me. Like my mom could beat me and all that, hit me with a weapon and all that. None of that stuff. It was a girl hitting a grown man basically. Like I was a kid, but I was like a grown man though. Like, so really like nobody could really like control me, and I just started rebelling and just doing everything that I wanted to do.
If you can go back and talk to young PnB, right? Young Rakim, right?
Yeah.
Young Rakim, right? Back in the day, before things kind of went left, what advice would you give him so he didn't go that route? Or would you say, you know what, it all happens and that's how life is, man, go in and go left and shit, it got you where you at?
I don't even lie, bro. I don't think I would be who I am if I didn't go through all the experiences that I went through. You know what I'm saying? Like from the shelters to the being homeless, being in jail, you know, having to move around a lot when I was a kid. That shit was crazy. It made me who I am, though. You feel me? And it made me give you these past experiences to be able to talk about in my music. And I feel like that's why people really rock with my music, because it's like, damn, I've been there before.
It's authentic.
Like he talking about heating up the crib with the stove.
Right.
I never remember that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, I don't think I would be me. So I would tell me, bro, I used to always knew I was gonna be rich, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I used to always know I'm gonna be rich, but I used to be trying to figure out all these different ways to get rich. And I used to really just would tell myself, bro, just relax. It's gonna come. You feel me? Like, just play your part, how you doing it. But just don't be trying to find every dollar. You don't gotta jump on every dollar, bro. You feel me? Like, I was out there doing crazy stuff to get money. You feel me? And at the whole time, if I would have just stuck with the stuff that I was doing,
you would have got there faster.
Would have been past everybody. You feel me? No kizzy.
Damn. So it sounds like you kind of embraced or kind of knew what manifesting was at an early age, but didn't really know it. You know what I'm saying? You talked about wanting to be not a millionaire, but I'm sure that was the number in your head too. Like,
I ain't even put a number on it. I just knew I used to carry it like that too. Like I would have $20 and spend it all in one spot. Bro, it's cool. I'm gonna get some more money.
Wow.
Like, probably like 2 days that day next. I don't know how, but I'm gonna get to it. You feel me? Type shit.
Path of least resistance, man. So you mentioned something about, you know, people knowing, you know, what it's like when they hear your music. They know, like, oh, he really went through that. He was really homeless. That's something that I kind of went through. That's that struggle, right?
Yeah.
Kanye has this plan, right, to end homelessness in L.A. I didn't really go too deep into the plans. I know it's like a 4-point plan, but this is something that's been kind of in the news as of recently. What are your thoughts on that? Because I don't know Kanye's whole background, but I'm not sure if he was homeless to the point of like really going through the struggle. I knew he struggled, right? But I don't know if he was homeless at one point, like to that extent, right? What are your thoughts on the plan? And do you think somebody can make change that's not in a situation like that?
I never really heard about it. I never heard it. I got to look into it, but I feel like that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for anybody to try to get everybody off the streets is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a half and half thing. Like, I feel bad for homeless people, but at the same time, I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Why's
like,
that?
because I was the type of homeless person where I wasn't sleeping on the streets and none of that. Like, I was gonna make a way for me to find out where I had to sleep at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just like giving up on life and just saying this is what I'm doing for the rest of my life. You feel me? Like, I feel like you still gotta, even though you're going through something, you still can't just give up and say this is what I'm just content. I'm gonna just live here on the streets and then ask everybody else for help. No, I feel like you still gotta go get it. You still gotta, like, if I give a bum some money, bro, I'm like really lonely top. Like, bro, I'm gonna come back around this corner.
And make
bro.
sure you doing what's
like,
right with
you
it.
You better be figuring something out, bro, or I'm be on your top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times people don't talk about too, man. Sometimes it's you know, mental illness that's attached to it as well. So it's not the fact that people don't want to live. I mean, it's not the fact that people want to live like that. It's sometimes they literally cannot get out of
some of the
their
people that just like,
frame.
you know, you can see, you know, it's different people out here. Like, some people are just scattered. Like, they brain just, I don't know what happened to them, but you know, some people might, I know a lot of people like that. I actually know, like one of my brothers, like my youngest brother right now, like it seemed like he just lost it out of nowhere. You feel me? It seemed like somebody slipped him a Mickey or something.
Wow.
Like, cause he not the same. And it's like, I know it can be situations like that, but I know a whole bunch of motherfuckers just lazy, bro. That just like,
you're speaking
I'm
of that.
cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't want people to get lost with that message.
Yeah, no, I apologize. I don't want y'all to think I'm just like down into everybody that's like, I know it's a whole bunch of different scenarios, but I'm talking to the main people that know, like, you actually have the ability to do something. You feel me? Like, you actually can get up and go get a job, or you actually can get up and go wash some cars instead of just putting your hand out and saying, yo, I need money and making a fake sign or something. Like, people be doing the most. I be seeing people out there with their kids, exploiting their kids, and they be like, I don't respect that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Now, you've been a part of the XXL Freshman Class, man. The 10-year anniversary, man. It was a legendary cover as well, man. But you also talk about seeing the comments, right? What was the response that you were seeing when that cover was out there? Because I feel like it's either love or hate. It's literally one or the other. It's love or hate when it comes to XXL Freshman Class, the cover. So for you, the 2017 edition, 10-year edition, what was the response that you received?
From the fans? Everybody was hyped. They feel like I should have got it the year earlier. You know, they was like, man, you better had got it. You feel me? Like, bro, you pulled the big out last year. Yeah, type stuff. But I was happy, you feel me? I felt like I got good response from it. Everybody loved my freestyles. My freestyle even got used on the Ed Sheeran
I was about to say that. It led to the
Come
opportunity
on,
with Ed Sheeran, bro.
Come on, bro. Like, that's different.
Yeah.
Like, you mean, like, they sampled my XXL freshman freestyle and we made a smash out of it, bro.
So how did that, what was that phone call like? Like, did they already have what the concept ready? Like, walk me through that process of the phone call and recording and all that.
Yeah, bro. I was, like, shocked. Like, they called and said, yo, Ed Sheeran want to use you on his album. I'm like, yeah, I was halfway asleep too. I'm halfway asleep. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you know how it's one of those Jones, like you know how you think you dreaming. It's like, damn, let me wake up real quick. Just cross out my eyes. Say that one time.
Ed Sheeran,
Ed
right?
Sheeran trying to use you. You feel me?
The pop star,
I'm like,
right?
what's he? Like, where I gotta go?
Yeah.
Let's fly out right now.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it's already done. I'm like, huh? Oh, wow. He like, bro, he sampled your song and they trying to get clearance for it. I'm like, bro, what y'all waiting on?
Yeah, go.
You don't gotta call me.
Don't wait for clearance. It's cleared.
Like, it's go. You feel me? And then it was just like, he started sending me gifts and stuff. Like, that shit was crazy. When it came time to do the video, like, this was the most craziest video I ever did. Like, I didn't even see. I didn't see
like
him the whole
CGI.
time.
It was if you haven't
none
seen
of us
the
seen
video.
each other the whole video, but we was around each other. It was weird. It was like a long all day video.
The one with Chance the Rapper on there as well. Yeah.
Some robotic stuff, bro. This was crazy. I ain't never been a part of nothing like that.
So wait,
technical.
Wait, okay. So you get the call, they say cleared, you don't have to do nothing. Now it's part of you like, damn, I kind of want to lock in and get in the studio with bro.
No, I definitely was on it. You feel me? But he was so busy. He was driving his album around this time too.
Got it.
So it was like, I don't want to be that person. Like, I want to get this done. I don't want.
I don't want to hold it.
Yeah. So when it got done, that's when I was on his line though. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, you feel me? Like, he was all the way overseas. He like wanted me to come over there type stuff. I'm like, I will definitely come overseas to come work with you, bro. But he was like, after tour, and you feel me? You know, as time go past, you know, I haven't talked to him in a minute, but I'm pretty sure like if I hit him up.
What kind of gifts does Ed Sheeran give?
Bro, he was sending me all type of foreign, I guess he like a drinker.
Oh,
he must
okay.
have thought I drink too.
Yeah.
I had a whole wine cellar damn near filled with stuff from him. Like, bro, I'm like, damn, this boy keeps sending me stuff.
This is the Ed Sheeran section right here.
Yeah.
Fuck top shelf. This is that Ed Sheeran shelf right there.
Yeah, I got the Ed Sheeran. He came and gave me this. He said this is one of them, this was here for like 30 years or something like that, you know. You want to sip?
Yeah, distilled European wine right there. We good.
They came in nice boxes and all of that. Like, I really want to keep the box.
Yeah.
You feel me? Fuck the liquor. Keep the box.
So you don't drink?
Nah, not really. I'm like if everybody drinking, I don't want to be the only person that's not drinking, but I ain't going to go crazy, though.
Got you.
Man, like, I'll take a shot or two.
Get your sip on or whatever. I've been sober for going on. Well, it's been 5 years now, so it's like that was my vice.
Oh, you used to go crazy?
Yeah, I used to go crazy.
Hey, congrats on that,
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. So obviously with this, you said the setup is for. Are we looking at another EP next year, or is it going to be a full project? Like, what are we looking at? And I hate asking this, but I only want to ask because I know the thing is the fans always ask about music, even when the music drops. You know what I'm saying? So exactly.
Me personally, bro, if everything go the way I want it to go, like, I don't even want to drop I don't want to drop my album yet. You feel me? Because I feel like by the time my album come out, it's probably gonna be a whole new album by the time it come out. Because I've been making so much new music. And it's like, I'm on a whole new wave. Since I got out of my relationship, I don't know, bro. It's like I got an open, clear space now. Like, I ain't really stressed out like how I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, relationships are stressful, especially like when it's not going the way you want it to go.
Right.
So I don't know. I just been cooking up a lot of stuff. And I want to get back to how I was in 2016, 2017, where I just was like, open the floodgates, you feel me? And I was stuck in a state with my label, like, I don't want to drop no music because y'all not considering it as an album. If y'all not considering it as an album, I ain't going to drop it.
There's no
feel me? So we going to work until I get to y'all think it's an album. And that's what it been. Like, we going back and forth. I don't think it's ready. You don't think it's ready? I think it's ready. Oh, no. So I was just like, all right, I'm dropping this. You feel me? We going to see.
It's going to come out.
Yeah.
Right.
Like at this point, it's just like I just want to see how I do. I ain't tripping. Like I don't want it to be counted as an album.
Yeah.
Like I was on that. Like I want it to be counted as an album where I'm not gonna drop. But I'm off that now. You feel me? Like I want to. That was holding me back.
What made you release that mindset to say, you know what, F it, let's just get it out there?
Well, I don't know. That shit happened probably like 2 weeks ago.
Wow, so it's fresh. It's fresh.
You feel me?
Now,
yeah.
that's honest though. I mean,
Bro,
I appreciate the honesty in that, because it's like a lot of times that it's rare that you see an artist say, you know, it's easy to blame the label. It's easy to blame, you know, the powers that be. But to be able to also say, okay, well, look, this is where I'm not coming to the table, or this is where I feel like, okay, I have to change my mindset to make this work out.
Oh,
so
for sure.
That's word.
This is my life at the end of the day, bro.
Exactly.
And I was only holding myself up, like doing that. With that mentality, it was like, even though I'm in a right, because I don't, nobody want to be in these type of deals that we in there nowadays.
Exactly.
It's like it's really like a slap in your face as a person that's really doing this and you not benefiting off it.
Right.
And they be like, man, I'm putting out all this hard work to go to the studio, and I ain't even seeing none of the money for real.
Right,
Like I gotta work hard to get this money. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that shit just be like frustrating. But now it's like I know where I was at a couple years ago. I didn't care about that. I didn't even think about that because I was making money. Yeah. I was rolling. I was opening the floodgates. You feel me? So I'm about to get back on that.
So you getting back on that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I got this project, boom, December.
Okay.
And I want to bounce right back, type January type, because you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
January, I want to give them like a SoundCloud tape. I got like a whole tape that I've been working on, just a whole bunch of up-and-coming SoundCloud artists, my new producers that I've been working on. Just taking you back to that that I'm telling you, like, it's like really like me going back in time.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I just started picking like how the old beats I used to pick, I started going back to that selection. You know what I'm saying?
When you listen to new artists, when you're on SoundCloud, what are you actually listening for? Are you specifically, like, what are the things?
Vibes. When I go to SoundCloud, I think vibes. I don't know why. I just be thinking, like, when I was making music back in those times when the SoundCloud was really, really popping, like, it was all about the nostalgic feeling. Like, it was like we had the clout shades. Everything was like a vibe. You know what I'm saying? The neon lights. It was just a vibe. You feel me? So when I listen to music on SoundCloud, I want to hear something that make me feel like, ooh.
That's it.
Like, yeah, like, this a... Turn this back. Oh, I want to hear it from the beginning one more time.
Yeah, man.
You feel me? Like, just a vibe. It got to be some melodies. It got to be even some turn.
Yeah.
Like, just like some... on that new wave.
Now, the year can't end. Well, I mean, you kind of already mentioned it, but I'm gonna ask again, and I want you to kind of speak to things that may not be music related, right? The year can't end, and we'll fast forward it to the end of 2022, right? The year can't end without PnB Rock doing what? What are the things that's on your mind right now, aside from music? What are the things that people don't know about PnB Rock? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I got a few restaurants I got in Philly, Burger Lane North, Burger Lane West. I want them to be like franchises.
Oh snap! So you already have these established out there?
They rolling right now.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Are you like a foodie or something like that?
No, I just like money.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? I know people love food.
Yeah,
You feel me?
that's one thing that's not. You can't go out of business. Food, people got to eat. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a foodie though. Like
Yeah.
I rarely eat. Like I'm just now starting to be like, I got a diet and the whole plan now, meal preps and all of that. Like that's be hard for me, bro. I don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm skinny
Exactly.
for real.
You ain't got to worry about that. You ain't got to worry about that at all.
I eat one meal a day and I'm cool.
Yeah. You know, people look at me crazy when I say that. I'm like,
They be looking at me crazy
they're
too.
like, I see why you skinny, but I'm like, dude, I can literally have like a sip of some drink, not drink, but like literally some Red Bull. I'm cool for like a couple of hours and like have some chips, and people be flaming me for that. They like, bro, I can see why you skinny as hell right now.
People come around me and be like, bro, I can't chill around you because I don't never be noticing that we don't eat. You don't even care about eating.
Yeah.
You be like, my bad, bro. You go eat.
Yeah.
You don't make me the reason that you ain't eating.
Yeah, it's not my fault. Go do what you gotta
because
do.
I don't eat. I don't mean you don't gotta eat.
Yeah. Let me see. Is there anything you want the people to know, man, before we close out, man? You know, the project. Go on and grab that, support that to get you through the rain. EP is there? Well, you kind of already mentioned it to get you through the next situation, right?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all run this up. Y'all gonna unlock the gates to me to just flood y'all. You feel me? So keep running this up. Show the label that this is like. We ready for PnB. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been waiting for this.
This is a call out to all the supporters of PnB Rock.
Yeah, no kizzy.
You know what I'm saying? To support the project. Did you bring the I see the big PnB chain.
You want to see it?
Go bring the chain in here,
bro,
dog.
I'll go get the chain
Go grab
right
the
now,
chain. I saw it on the gram.
Hey,
I didn't know if you had it in person. I'm like, this can't be real. I know it's real, but I literally thought it was something that was just in the shop. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's funny though, because you want to know what it is? It was just a joke. You know, it was a joke. My jeweler had the chain like it's some art or some shit, like just in the office. And I just was like, what the fuck is that? And I picked it up and it was heavy. I'm like, yo, what is this? And I seen it had a chain on it. I'm like, this is a chain? I'm about to go viral with this. Right now, I knew it. I called it instantly. I said, bro, I'm going viral right now.
And you can talk to the label like, look, see, I know what I'm doing. Because it gives the vibe to that T-Pain, but then also I think Raekwon has something similar to that. A lot of people have been talking about that.
Yeah, that's some OG shit.
Yeah.
But if you ask any of my people out there, bro, I know the videos that I post that's gonna go viral.
Really?
I call them
like just like videos for music or just videos?
Just videos, random videos. Like
Word.
I post a video of somebody in a car that's look like the tiniest car, look like a shoe.
Right.
I'm like, bro, this about to go viral. Nobody never seen a car like this before.
Put it up.
Bet.
Is it? Do you have it with you, or is it on?
Yeah, I just told him to go get out the car. That shit heavy as hell.
So yeah, we might have to cut this in a second and make sure people see that, man.
Yeah, that thing definitely this is big.
That shit is huge. I seen it. I'm like, dude, this can't be real at all, man. Do you have bucket lists? Anybody that you want to work with? Things that are on your mind right now. People that you're reaching out to.
Bucket list for me is like a whole bunch of like all the people I always used to listen to, like Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu. Right. Feel me? I want to do a song with motherfucking Charlie Wilson.
That's crazy.
I want to do a song with a whole bunch of the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that's real music to me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I could keep up with one of them on the track, I feel like I did something. Yeah. I stood on the track with what you call it, and you feel me? He didn't get out on me.
Were you named after Rakim?
Yeah, yep.
Did you know that prior to making music?
Yeah. But I ain't never. That's crazy though. It's like my mom kind of spoke it into existence for real, manifested it. I always knew I was named after the rapper Rakim, but I ain't never liked his music like that. Like I ain't listen. It wasn't my type of vibe.
Right.
But now when I listen to his music, I understand my mom's totally different now. I was like, damn, you really was like ahead of your time with this. Like, cause he the GOAT.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and you just made another GOAT just by, you feel me, just manifesting
Absolutely.
it. Real rap.
Have you reached out? Does he know that you're named after him?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure my mom would be so hyped if she knew that I talked about him.
Because I think it's you, and I think ASAP Rocky. Yeah, ASAP Rocky named after Rakim.
No kidding.
That's wild. That'd be crazy. And
so I'm about to name my son Rakim too, just to stamp
look at you. You putting it out there. You putting it out there. So a son is coming soon.
I ain't saying no time soon, but when I have my son, he definitely gonna be named Rakim for sure.
Got you.
I'm manifesting another star. You know what I'm saying?
Well, man, I appreciate you coming in, chopping it up.
No, for sure. I'm gonna get this change for you.
Let's make it happen, man. Homegrown Radio, Chuck Dizzle again, DJ Ed out, but we got PnB Rock in the studio hanging out.
Oh yeah.
Yes, indeed, man. To get you through the Rain EP, going to support that, stream that, show the label they, unleash the floodgates, all right?
Please, let's get it. Show them how we carrying it, man.
Exactly. Real 92.3, LA's new home for hip-hop.